Hello, Kindson the Genius here, and today we are going to be doing plotting the heart curve. So this is actually the first part or the first tutorial on part 2 on plotting with Python. So this is actually going to be a simple and short lesson. The key point here is that you should know how to transform equations to Python form. So we have x is equal to 16 sine cube t, and y is equal to 13 cos t minus 5 cos 2t minus 2 cos 3t minus cos 4t. Then we have t has to be initialized to be from 0 to 2 pi. So let's just get started. So the first thing we want to do, okay, so let's start first. So I'm going to say the heart curve. So this is amazing because it actually produces something really good. So let's initialize t. T is equal to np dot line space. I think line space you mean linear space. Let's take from 0 to 2 pi 2 times np dot pi, and let's use 200 points. Okay, and now let's generate x. X is equal to, this time I have 16 times np dot sine what? Sine t, and it's going to be to the power of 3. And y is equal to, now I don't really know, I think I wrote it out on my website, but I think I didn't. So y is equal to 13 times np dot cos, let me correct this first. Okay, np dot cos t minus 5 times cos 2 times t, that is cos 2t. Now minus 2 cos 3t minus 2 times cos np dot cos, because if you don't use np dot, it's not going to work, 3 times t. So again, I'm going to take the last one, minus np dot cos 4 times t, and then let me just attach np here, np dot. So at the end of the day, I can now plot xy using the color of red and the line width of 18. So let me just copy and paste instead of wasting the time. So I'm going to just copy this and paste. Now every other thing here you already know because we already discussed it in the previous tutorial. If you missed the previous one, please go back to look at it. So we have the color to be red, of course, hearts always need to be red, and the line width has to be 18. We have the title, I'm switching off the axis and also switching off, making the two axes to be equal, so it's plotting in a square grid. So I'm going to run it and see, you can see a beautiful heart appear here. So this is how to plot the heart curve, and I'm going to stop here. I'd like to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed. And in the next class, we are now going to see how we can plot the figure 8. Again, I'd like to recommend you change up things a bit to see how it will affect the plot. So we see in the next class.